Welcome to Monday's Financial News Review powered by Centrefix, a multi-regulated Forex broker. Stay tuned as we bring you the latest market news and insights.
Last Friday, Apple stock closed at $231.59, down 0.5% from the previous day. The dip followed a week of strong gains, suggesting mild profit-taking after hitting an intraday high. The Australian stock market index traded at around $8,900 on Monday, as investors digested a wave of corporate earnings and looked ahead to more major reports later in the week. Gold prices rose near $3,350 per ounce on Monday, as investors looked to Donald Trump's meeting with Volodymyr Zelensky aimed at discussing a peace deal with Russia. The Canadian dollar traded at around 1.38 per USD, as softer domestic labor data and looming trade headwinds undercut the loonie's earlier gains. Bitcoin fell to around $115,500 this Monday, driven by profit-taking after it hit an all-time high near $123,000, with large holders cashing out gains. Now let's review the major economic events of the day. At 9 a.m., the euro area to release the balance of trade for June, following over 16 billion euros in May. At 10:30 a.m., the unemployment rate in India is expected to decrease, after reaching 5.6% in June. At 2 p.m., the U.S. will release figures for the housing market index of August, following 33 in July. Tomorrow's major economic events. At 12:30 p.m., Canada to release the annual inflation rate for July, following 1.9% in June. At 12:30 p.m., the building permits in the U.S. are expected to decrease, after reaching almost 1,400,000 in June. At 11:50 p.m., Japan will release figures for the balance of trade of July, following 153 billion Japanese yen in June.
And that's it for today's Market News Roundup, presented by Centrefix. Thanks for joining us today, and be sure to tune in again tomorrow for more financial news. We wish you a productive trading week.